goodness. Can we just point out how this guy's face literally describes every single right now? I mean, just look at it. Look at that face. Like, anything you want to comment, he's pretty much already said it with his face.
That means that if you are broke...
Wait, is he on the PS5? I don't know.
I've never...
Alright, our 5th is joining right now. What the?
Finally.
Alright, there we go. Took you long enough,
Way
Marky.
too damn long.
Are we all ready, or?
Yeah, we're ready.
What map is it? Cafe.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. Picked cafe.
We got party get ready.
2. I'm just gonna start it, why not?
Yeah, start it.
Hey.
Too low.
Alright.
Alright, we are now live here with a matchup for Vibe League. Hello, Kovac. It is good to see you. We have defending first Team Violation Gaming with a number of off rosters, I believe. 3 here. Facing Quantum Black. Any of these teams good or have the upper hand? I mean, both teams, platinum level. Quantum Black, I've seen them perform before. Pretty good team, not like top tier, not bottom of the barrel though. Team Violation Gaming, I think I saw them once, but not in this carnation. They didn't have a... Thanks, Broads. You too. Team Violation Gaming, I believe I've seen them play once, but not with this roster. So the fact that they have 3, I believe, off rosters, or at least 3 people that are relatively new to their team, means that they are definitely going to be struggling with team chemistry, I'd say. Which might be actually be giving Quantum Black the upper hand here. However, that's speculation. Right now, we'll have to see how these two teams play. This should be an interesting matchup, especially considering that it's Cafe. It's got plenty of nooks and crannies, but also sort of spread out a bit. That Marky Cat's got KD. Yeah, it's a Smurf though, so...
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Unrolling razor wire. I'm
Yes, a Smurf. Because that's not his main. I don't remember his main, but it's certainly not that, because he's definitely not a level 65. Alright, now we're seeing for first round of this matchup, we're seeing Team Violation Gaming going to top floor.
Bomb located by attackers. 7 seconds to insertion.
Cam in position.
5 seconds to go.
Not sure what you're on about, Broads.
Defuse the bomb.
I'm reloading.
Going to top floor, we'll have to see if they decide to hold it. They've brought a Maestro. I'm gonna have to get used to these controls because I switched up my layout. Bro. Usually you'll see teams actually decide to hold this from Cigar. First kill of this game will go out there from Mzerm, I believe that's what I'm going to have to call him. Taking out Trippy, but Aiden taking out Zerm. Your first kill might have been a suicide from Koa since he was bringing Twitch Elite, which is banned in ESL. Reason being is that it blends in too much, especially on maps such as Villa. Villa being part of the ESL pool, which is a subset of the ranked pool. 7 maps. Usually the more balanced of the ranked pools maps. It's Coast, Club, Consulate, Cafe, Villa, Theme, and Oregon. I always have trouble with Oregon. And I'm still trying to get used to these controls. This is a best of 1, yes. Most league matches are. You'll see playoffs, and potentially finals will be best of 3 or even best of 5 for finals. Marky getting a pick off of V2 there, and it's now a 2v4. Round is looking progressively worse here for Quantum Black, and it's only halfway through. This is not a good position for them to be in. They're trying to push up white stairs, getting good, so movement restricted a tad. Has to fall back, trying to find somebody, will not find anything. Managed to get that goo pulled up, but now needs to worry about the Maestro. It's Josh, he has the Maestro, managed to fall down the hatch, popped it earlier as you saw, but Heroic had the upper hand, got the kill. It's now a 2v3, inching it closer and closer towards an even matchup, but still wasting quite a bit of time. That segment per se brought us to about 50 seconds left, and now Heroic trying to push forward, gonna need to push into Cigar Shop, but destroying that barbed. If he wants to push side, he will need to worry about the Jaeger, worry about Zombie just sitting behind Cigar Bar. Dash charge gets stopped by the ADS, has to pay a bit of health for it too. Doesn't even realize Zombie's behind him. Zombie getting an easy kill, and it's now a 1v3. This looks unwinnable for Heroic. I was right, trading himself for the Jinko. And the opening round will go to Team Violation Gaming, now 1-0. In their favor. Interesting first round. Saw a lot of the members of Quantum Black get picked off early. Brought into a very heavy man disadvantage for them. Relatively quick in the round, so not a great spot for them to be in. We'll have to see if they can recover, if they can learn from that first experience. They did manage to try and bring it back, but just ran out of time, started getting a bit sloppy, and the numbers had actually caught up to them, so... Thanks, Rhodes.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Attackers have located a bomb.
Alright, and now for their second site, we will see Team Violation Gaming going to... I'm just gonna have to shorten the name to Violation. Going to Kitchen Cooking and Kitchen Service. This is an interesting site to be seeing them going to, but it makes sense given their operator selection. Have the smoke to hold down the bakery, also with the shield. Makes sense. Should have brought a a castle, I would say, to cover that barricade that Joshy just put down, strengthen the position a bit more. You'd usually see a castle barricade and then a rotate right next to it. However, we're not seeing that from them. And then the rest of it makes sense. Mute and Kaid both able to do denial, which is very important on the site. There are 8 walls as well as a hatch that the team defending the site needs to worry about. I'm not sure if that ADS is actually going to be able to catch anything. It's a bit close, but we'll have to wait and see. This is what a usual bakery hold would look like. You might see Barb or Evil Eye, but this is the heart of it, essentially. You have somebody playing with a shield here, you have the reinforcement, you have the barricade, and probably an ADS to cover it, at least one, if not more. But in the new meta, we might need to see more conservative holds, or at least more unique holds. About a minute in, and we're looking at a potential bakery hold actually here from Quantum Black. I believe one of the members of that team is AFK at the moment. Could be wrong on that, but this is looking messy. Just looking at these very early rounds. If I go AFK, it's just for a few minutes. It's looking already kind of messy for Quantum Black. They're wasting a lot of time, moving quite slowly, but surprisingly enough, they managed to take Bakery without much of a fuss. Joshy just sort of gave it up. I believe he rotated out, which is not a real way to give up that Bakery hold. If he wasn't being pressured, which didn't seem like he was, he should have just took the shield with him and played in prep instead. Now Joshy's spotting. I believe that would be Aiden there as the Twitch, which would be Trippy, droning up. Joshy now going to swing the prep window, trying to find somebody. Has not yet located Aiden, who's right in that corner. Really should be peeking this with a shotgun at this point, especially if he's going to be playing this close quarters right by the bomb. But he's doing his job. He's wasting the attack's time. Will pick off Aiden for the first kill of this round, and that's a late kill, but got the job done. Second smoking will go out, now allowing him to focus back on another source of panic, which is Quantum Black has rotated over to the red door. Pachinko taking down Heroic. Aiden has to leave. I'm not sure what that's about. I believe he got picked off there. Oh, taken down by Marky. Trippy trades his teammate. Zerm takes out Trippy, though. Trading him. It's now 1v4. Not looking good here. Trying to get used to these settings, folks. I need to switch a quick bind. And that will be round 2. Just by time, just by V2 being AFK, we will see another round go to Violation. Alright, I need to handle something real quick, so I will be multitasking for a bit, but I will do my best, which is usually what I always do, or always try to do.
Defenders, protect your bombs from
Alright, and
being
now,
used by attackers.
for our third round here, we will see, actually, interestingly enough, Fireplace and Mining instead of Mining and Reading. Usually a team will go to Mining and Reading. That's the usual third site, and then you'll see teams sort of hollow out Fireplace. Aiden returning, but this will be a 4v5 for his team, which means that it's going to be even harder for them than before. V2 was AFK last round. It does not appear that... Actually, he might still be. I'm not sure, but if so, that's a 3v5, which makes this even more difficult for them. Usually you'll see a team hold Reading and Mining, Reading and Fireplace, sorry folks, and then hollow out a good bit of Fireplace. Usually you will see the lower part of this wall right here, and then the lower part of these two walls, at the very least this wall, sort of feed holes shot in, so that way somebody from Reading can deny any chances of planting in Fireplace, but instead, Violation opting to go to fireplace. Heroic TKing his teammate just so that way he doesn't leave, I believe. But still, it will be a 3v5, and that's not a good way to be going about this round. They do not have a lot of manpower, which means they need to play conservatively, play smart, and play well. Koa already approaching site, doesn't even notice the lesion there, and Dejinko will pick off Koa for the first kill of this, first actual kill of this round. If you don't want to count that team kill, only a minute in or so, even less than that, and it's already a 2v5. This is looking like another round for Team Violation Gaming. There will be another kill there as Emzerm takes out Trippy. It's a 1 versus all here for Heroic. I think he's basically given up at this point, just goofing off. Has those 2 drones out in the field. I don't believe they've been shot yet. Now just gonna rush himself at Violation. Picks off 1, and Zombie will not even notice the drop shot there from Emzerm, but takes him out anyways. I think that would be a Emzer right now. Be wrong on that. Whatever, doesn't even matter. We'll flick onto Dejinko. It's now a 1v2. He's doing surprisingly well. Went from a nearly unwinnable situation to something even better looking. Still not a great spot for him to be in. He's looking at a minute left here. But he's in a 1v2, which is a lot better than what it was before. Managed to capitalize on the cockiness of Team Violation Gaming. Don't even matter though. It's Josh. He takes down Heroic. And that round will go to Team Violation Gaming, and that was a perfect sweep of the sites for Team Violation Gaming. Now 3-0. It's looking very good here for Team Violation Gaming. A great start to this matchup by winning every single site, including that third site, which was interesting. They played it in an interesting way, got definitely overconfident when it came down to one person, and they paid for that, but luckily Joshi managed to bring the round home for them. Koa bringing Glaz. I'm not sure what that Glaz pick is going to do for him or for his team. Might be looking to switch off of that, bring somebody with a bit more utility, somebody such as Yana. Interesting choice from him. To be bringing in Yana as Zombie switches from a lot of Smoke. Smoke pick makes sense. Smoke, very powerful operator, especially when played correctly.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alright, and now we'll have to see how they decide to hold it. The Yana pick is definitely going to play into how this round, sorry folks, plays out. Yana has those Geminis. Instead of Gemini hologram, which is the incorrect name, it would be Gemini replicator. To be more fancy, more fancy schmancy. But still, that's essentially infinite drones for her and the rest of her team. Obviously, they come at a relatively slow rate, since they have a time to regenerate, which is even longer if they do get shot out, but still, that's in essence infinite drones for his team, which is going to mean a lot of intel for them, and could be very, very powerful for them. It's Heroic TKing V2, I believe he's still AFK, which means that this will be a 4v5. Match point, no. How competitive works is that it's first to 7. You will switch sides after 6 rounds. And if there is a league with overtime, which most leagues do have overtime, you will go into overtime at 6-6. In which case, it's whichever team gets to 8 first. So you can have a 7-5, but you can't have a 7-6. You would need to have an 8-6 or an 8-7. There is one league that I know of that's looking into infinite overtime, but I don't believe they're going to actually do it. Trippy, as Thermite getting that wall open, as the first smoke blade will come out there from Zombie. Second one will be placed as well. Dejinko taken off by Aiden. And now Zombie rotating away from his hold in bathroom. Does not have a reinforcement with him, but has the shield. Interesting choice to hold it that way. I've not seen that before. Now frag grenade will go out to burn the shield, but nobody even playing behind it. Bit of a waste of utility. However, they do have access now to Freezer through that rotate. Replicator being shot out by Koa. Not by Koa, actually. Sorry, folks. By Marky. Koa's replicator. And Aiden is in sight, trying to wreak some havoc there onto the players. And Freezer Koa exploiting that to pick off Emzerm. Final smoke pit from Zombie will go out. And only a minute left. Heroic taking down Joshi. Marky trading Aiden. Koa will trade his teammate there. And it's now a 3v1. Zombie has no more smoke babes. He has a minute to burn. He's given them upside. He needs to do a retake. Might have been spotted by that flank drone there. Admittedly a very obvious one. We'll also need to deal with that air jab. I don't believe he knows where the air jab is. Trying to move cautiously. Hit by the air jab. That's definitely going to give his position away to Quantum Black. This looks like a first round for Quantum Black. Will be at the hands of this. 4th round. They will finally break that spell. This will not be a sweep for either team. As you see here, Trippy finishing up the round. Taking out Zombie.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Alright, and now once again, we will see a bakery play by Team Violation Gaming. So folks having to deal with some minor stuff in the background, some multitasking. Interestingly enough, we will see the Iana pick by Koa again, as well as V2 bringing in Amara. I believe that's just a random pick from him. Could be wrong on that though. Trying to figure out what exactly he's doing. It does appear that he is AFK. Which means that this will likely be another 4v5. That is true. Trippy will take down V2, sorry. 2K'ing his teammate. Obviously removing some of his own points, but still. And now that shield has been burnt only 30 seconds in. Less than for his team. And now that bakery able to sort of compromise. Koa fragging out Joshi. Died with full utility on him. That's a lot of active utility to be gone with just one frag grenade. That's a really good way to even up this round. Thermite charge will open up the prep wall. Aiden trying to push forward, and now we will see Koa trying to run out the area, trying to find somebody. I believe getting the interference from Vigil. Speaking of which, Vigil has Emzerm playing just in the Harry Potter at Red Stairs. I don't believe... Actually, I stand corrected. Quantum Black perfectly aware of that. Takes him out, and it's now a 3v4. Rome is cleared for Quantum Black. Not sure what went on here with this wall. Marky nitroing out Aiden, and there goes their primary entry fragger. That's not a good way to lose him. The Jinko taking down Heroic. It's now a 2v3. Man advantage back in the favor of Team Violation Gaming. Halfway through the round as well. This has been a lot to happen in only 90 seconds. Koa trying to push forward, trying to find somebody. So far out of luck. Trippy lowered their engagement with Dojinko, who still has a club in hand. Koa takes out Zombie to even up the score. 2v2, Koa lowered as well. Now the two remaining members of Quantum Black, both very low. Blank or something, I don't even know what. Marky gets a double kill. That would be a 3K for this round. Finishing it off first on Trippy, then on Koa. And this round will go to Team Violation Gaming, 1-4. What's your favorite cosmetic on any operator? Are we talking about weapons, or are we talking about, like, headgears and uniforms and such? And if we're talking about headgears and uniforms, do we count elite skins? Because if we do, that will definitely affect it. Uniforms, alright, do we count elite skins or not?
Bomb located by attackers. 10 seconds to insertion.
Alright, now we will see, however, once again going to Fireplace and Mining after a relatively successful first attempt on this site. Team Violation Gaming once again going to this objective. We will see Zombie bringing out a Echo. Not sure what that's about exactly. V2 AFK once again, I believe. That means that it will be a 4v5, which is definitely not the way that they want this to play out. Admittedly, I don't think anybody's went and finished V2 off. There we go, Trippy doing the honors for his team. He's been doing that for quite a bit now. So a 4v5 will make this harder for Quantum Black. Because I have credits but don't know what to get. If one of your favorite operators has an elite, then I would say get that, because it's one of your favorite operators. You're probably gonna like the elite, or at the very least you like the operator, so you'll play him. Dojingo picking off Aiden, and that will be a 3v5. Koa lowered there at the hands of, I believe that would actually be Hamzorm, who takes down Trippy. It's now a 2v5 over Hamzorm has to pay the price. Finally, Heroic trades his teammate. It's 2v4, but still, Koa is quite low, and now is out. He and Heroic are outnumbered 2-1. Koa actually being down there by Heroic to bring him back to a higher health, since he was lower than 20 health, whereas revive health would be 20, so it makes sense that he got down there by Heroic. I have Zof, TSM, LL Elite, Bandit Elite, and Hibana. I mean, if you just want a good elite, I would say Sledge. His elite is very good, and then Heroic actually managing to ambush Joshi there. Doesn't even notice where he was. Hits him right in the back. And it's now a 2v3, making this a bit of a better shot here for Heroic and Koa of Quantum Black. Zofia Elite is pretty good, at least in my opinion. And then for Defender Elites, I would recommend... trying to think. You can never go wrong, I'd say, with the Jaeger Elite. That or the Bandit Elite, they're both very good. But back on topic, it's about 30 seconds left. Low time, relatively, for Quantum Black, and Plant will go down. Heard, actually, by Team Violation Gaming. Nitro and an Echo Blast will go out there. Aiden leaving. I'm not sure if that's a rage quit or not.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
But Plant will be denied there, actually, by Marky, who nitroed away Koa, traded by Heroic. Dojinko taken down there by Henry for a double kill. No time, and Henry will lose the match due to the Echo drones. The round, sorry folks. And that is first half. 1-5, a very, very firm lead here for Quantum Black. Heroic doing a lot of heavy lifting for his team. Fortunately, to no avail, going 10-4. Next person on him would be Koa with 4. I don't know how many kills Aiden had before he left. However, on the side of Team Violation Gaming, Marky leading his team with 7, then Dojinko not too far behind with 5.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
I have no idea what's happening now. Sludge Leader's liquid skin. Presumably a forfeit. I'm not sure though. I'm trying to figure that out now. Because literally everybody dipped. Between his Elite and his liquid skin, I would pick the Elite. You get some really good skins. You get skins that are available on a wide range of operators, since it's pistol as well as L8 and the shotgun and the M5, which are available throughout SAS as well as some of the DLC operators. You get a nice skin. You get a really dope-ass, pardon my French, victory animation, and then you get a really good skin for his hammer. I think it's just a forfeit, folks, so thank you for watching. Good night.